In this video, we'll look at managing tasks in the REI Master program. We'll show you how to keep track of tasks for all properties. We'll show you how to print or email inspection Form 9 entry notices. Please note this is for our Queensland clients only. We'll also show you how to reprint or re-email work orders. These can be done individually or in bulk. In REI Master, we go to the Tasks button at the top of the screen here. You'll see at the moment that it shows you tasks that are due today. So we see here we've got one, a to-do, follow-up call to the owner. Your other options to change the view in here are to look at all tasks or to look at today's reminders. I'm going to just link it and show all tasks. We can see all tasks here. What it's now showing us here is under the task type filter, we're viewing all of our tasks that are available in an incomplete status. I can change this, of course, to show inspections, and it will show all incomplete inspections. I could change this here to show all completed inspections if I wish to do so, and change it back to incomplete. My other option there, a variety of different options available. If I look at maintenance tasks, again we're looking at incomplete maintenance tasks there. I can show the ones that are in progress if I wish to do so, and also then have the option to filter the different types of in progress statuses there. So if I look at pending inspection ones, again it filters it accordingly for me. Approval given, again it'll change the information as we can see there. Your other option, I'm just going to return this to show all tasks available that are incomplete. I've got a few showing in the list there. Your other option is to search for information, and you can see here at the moment it's searching on the description field, which is this field here. You'll see as I start to type the first character of a word that matches the first character in the description area. If I type the F there, you see it'll actually pick up F and it'll highlight that particular task for you. Your other option as well that you have available, of course, is to use filtering options. So if we wanted to look at all information for the month of July as an example, we can use some date filter options here. So if I can see here that I can look at everything that's due in the month of July, I select the due date. I then need to select a date range, and we've got some other options there. We're just going to look at the between dates option. If I look at between the 1st of the 7th and the 31st of the 7th, it again filters my list there to show me everything that's due between those dates there. The other thing we're going to have a look at in this particular video is the printing of inspection entry notices or emailing of those inspection entry notices. You can see here we've got a couple of inspections showing in there. I can filter these or break them up a little bit more just to show inspections if we're dealing with those particularly. Now I can highlight and print out in bulk my entry notices by highlighting, holding the Shift key down and selecting the multiples there. By right clicking, I'm going to merge to an entry notice. I'm going to tick the box to say that we're going in to do an inspection there, and our default information as we can see at the bottom here. I must select my method of issue for each one of these, so I am going to select the by post option there, and then by clicking on entry notice, you can see here now that we have entry notices for each of our particular tenants. So there was 4 in total. You can see this one's to Mr. Wayne Swan. If I go to the next page, that is the second part of that entry notice. Third page there is my entry notice to Robert James. Third one here to Tony Abbott, and the last one there to Julia Gillard. So these can be printed, of course, and then posted out. What I've also done with these, if I just scroll to the bottom, as you can see here, I've applied an electronic signature to these ones as well. Important particularly if we're going to do the email step, which I'll show you now. Close out of those ones. If I wish to email, I need to do these individually. I highlight my inspection that I want to email through to my tenant, highlight and right click. Again, I'm selecting merge to entry notice. Tick the box for how I'm going to seek entry. Select my method of issue, in this case here email of course, and then click on email notice. You'll see here we then insert the email address for our tenant. We can insert information for a message if we wish to do so, or select a default message that you may have set up earlier. I've got one here that I've set up for inspection. And you can see there now that we have our information showing for the message that we've selected. When you're ready to do so, of course, you'll click on the send button here to send that through. Our other option in here is to reprint or re-email maintenance work orders that we've set up in the system there. Just put my filters back there so I can just look at all my incomplete maintenance there. With these ones here, you can highlight individual or multiple ones. By right-clicking, you can reprint your work orders. In doing so, you must have the work order been issued previously, so obviously to reprint a copy of that one. By clicking on the option there, it will actually send them directly to the printer. My other option, of course, is to resend work orders via email. And again, they must have been created in the first place in order for you to resend the work order. By clicking on that option again there, you need to insert some information for your subject and message. Alternatively, in my case as well, I've set up a default message for resending of work orders. And in this case here, I've got my message showing in the information there. So it will then, again, when I click Send All, send through copies of those work orders with this information showing here for the message and subject. So in this video, we have looked at how to manage your tasks through the Tasks button at the top of the screen here, and also about printing or emailing your inspection entry notices, and also about reprinting or resending via email your work orders that have been created against maintenance tasks.